I was 16 the first time I really had to use some sort of confidence. We had agreed with the school leaders that we would start a protest. But at this time, we had 500 students in front of us, and none would step up to the stage, take the microphone, and say the thing. We were looking at each other nervously. Who's going to step up? At some point, I get the message. It's my turn. And so I step up to the microphone and I talk to 500 teenagers, 500 adolescents. And lo and behold, we start the protest, everybody agrees, and there's a happy ending. 30 years later, I'm a public speaker. Where did I get the confidence at that time to step to the microphone? By the way, I probably said something that doesn't make any sense. Where did I get that? Did I have that in my bones? Because I didn't have the experience. I just decided and I stepped up to the microphone. Today, I promised you we were going to talk about confidence. And we're going to talk about something very special to me. That's my zero confidence strategy. Before we do that, my name is Matteo Cassese. I help entrepreneurs turn problems into growth by coaching and speaking on stage. And you are watching Founder Journey. This video is part of a series. This is video number 3, where we learn about ourselves and we create a business we enjoy. And by the way, I've decided to release this course first and foremost for free on YouTube. But actually, these are the episodes that I am shooting for my highest paying tier of clients, my one-on-one clients. This is the information that I want them to have. Now, I need to reframe confidence for you before we talk about the zero confidence strategy. And there's 3 important reframes to do. Number 1, what you call confidence, I think, is what I call experience. If you've done something 1,000,000 times, you have a lot of feedback. And that's helpful, but it doesn't bring confidence. It brings just this, I'm used to it. So right now, when I need to step on a stage or shoot a video, I'm used to it. Okay, but that's not real confidence. Confidence is the thing that helps you switch on the camera for the first time. Confidence is the one thing that allows you to step on the stage for the first time. And I've been teasing what it is right at the beginning. Now, the second reframe, and this is hugely important in this day and age, is that we often look up to the overconfident people. And we think that these overconfident people have all the confidence. They are actually compensating because they don't feel they have enough confidence. And so I wish that we stopped having these people as a benchmark. And if you're missing right now in your head who is an overconfident person, look at your government and look at who people elect in office. We are typically electing the overconfident. And the third reframe, maybe the most important reframe of them all, is that being confident is like, I see you and I see myself. I see your issues and I'm bringing my own issues to the table. The overconfident would be like, oh, there's only me, there's only my needs. And the insecure person would be, oh, well, there's only your needs, I'm not so important. But the actual confidence is when you see the other people for who they are and you also bring yourself forward for who you are. And doesn't that sound just like the definition of vulnerability? Isn't that just the same thing? I'll leave you with the doubt on this. And before we go to the zero confidence strategy, let me tell you that I've created a Founder Journey workbook where you can follow along this journey with me with additional resources. And I'd love for you to download it. You'll find the link below. But now let's go to the zero confidence strategy. I'm going to give you a confidence budget. let's say there's 10 confidence coins here. They're represented by these seashells. And I'm telling you, you have a project, you have a strategy, you have a mission, and you have yourself. Now, when I ask this question, and I ask this question a lot, when I ask it to a large group, there's many people that want to put some coins, some confidence in the project. They want the project to succeed. What's a project? This video is a project. A presentation is a project. A campaign is a project. A website is a project. And so what happens is that our instinct is to place a lot of these coins on the project. And then, well, if 40% of the coins are here, then we'll have to divide the other ones between the strategy, the mission, and ourselves. Now, in this scenario, what happens if the project fails? Well, if a project fails, I wipe out 40% of my confidence coins. I lose a lot of my investment. And maybe if the strategy is not the correct strategy, and the strategy changes all the time, I wipe out 60% of my confidence. And so whenever things fail for me, I feel like a failure. Let's reset all of this. The way I would do it is, if I had those coins, I would start the other way around. And I would start invest not just 40%, I would invest 70% in myself. And then place as many coins as I can on the mission. The mission can change, but it doesn't change as fast. And obviously, I want some confidence in the strategy. But when it comes right at the end, at the project level, I want to have zero confidence, because then I can allow this project to fail. You see what I'm doing here? And in the case of this video, I'm here and I am showing up with 70, 80, 90% of my own confidence. But I have no confidence in this specific video, because if this video goes online and gets 4 views and 3.5 are me refreshing the page, then I lose my confidence. But if I am confident in who I am and how I show up and what my values are and what do I stand for, I can allow this video to fail miserably without becoming a failure. This is what I call a zero confidence strategy. And let me tell you, for instance, how this applied to one of my clients, how it applied to Sophie. So Sophie came to me doing all the right things. She was raising money for a SaaS-based, AI-powered, product-based startup. So basically following the exact playbook. While she had some questions that were like, why do you have these questions? Like, who's the market, how to market it, how to advertise it, how to reach out, how to use marketing budget. Oh, we need a lot of marketing budget to actually launch it. When you hear a founder that doesn't know how to market their thing, they're usually doing the wrong thing. And so she had adopted this playbook that these are the things you've got to do. She had a technical co-founder. She was so good at this playbook that she was about to get money. Once we peeled everything off and we started building the confidence in her, not the confidence in the project, then it turned out that she wanted to do a non-scalable business, and she wanted to organize leadership retreats for a select group of specific target, and she knew exactly how to market it, exactly how to bring it to life. So much so that in 3 months, not only she was up and running, but she was actually running the first retreat. So this is what happens when you go from borrowing a playbook because you're insecure and you're saying, oh gosh, how do I do this? Oh, let me get the safe version. Let me get the safe playbook that where everything is step by step, etc. Or when you do things following your own confidence. Okay, so this was the zero confidence strategy, but that's not all that I want to share with you today. Because we started in the previous video, which I'm going to link right now, we said there was a problem. You don't want to be wrong. Now, by being confident in myself and not being confident in what I do, I am fine being wrong, as long as I'm being authentic. Now, the coin has completely changed. Now, the confidence is just being the best version of me. It's not about, doing something else. And there's the other thing. Like when my client Jen told me, but why don't I have confidence? I never had confidence. And I told her, no, you had. You had confidence. It was educated out of you. If you look at a child, and if you look at a baby, she has all the confidence in the world. She knows exactly when she's hungry, when she's tired, when she wants to play, with what toy she wants to play. She knows exactly who to smile to, who to frown to. There's no lack of confidence in a baby. But then, as we tell you to sit down, to shut up, to follow the plan, to get with the program, to stop complaining, etc., this confidence is being crushed out of us. And so, what I want to invite you to do is to reclaim it how you can, how you prefer. Silent meditation retreat, vipassana, yoga, Pilates, weight training, psychology, psychotherapy, psychoanalysis, dream analysis, Jung, Freud. You can do walking meditation, Zen, Zazen. Whatever works for you. You can go and explore chemicals. You could explore medicinal plants. You could explore LSD. Whatever works for you, whatever gets you in touch with who you are, this is the work that will give you confidence. And there isn't a framework for that. There isn't one recipe that I'll tell you, oh, this is something that you can do. Some people will find their confidence just by being in front of a computer. That's where they belong. Some people will find their confidence paragliding because that's where they belong, and so on. And you have to bring those experiences, your whole self, into entrepreneurship. That's how you're going to find and you're going to use your confidence. And once you have that natural confidence back, just invest it. Invest it in yourself. Don't invest it in the projects, because then you can allow for your projects to fail. And as you go forward, let's go back to the example at the beginning. When I was 16, I didn't have the confidence. I had courage. And I made a decision. And so confidence, if you take it right, won't be something that you have. It won't be something that people give to you. It won't come from experience. It's going to be a decision that you make. This was a lot. And so I wanted to give you a short summary of what we covered. Experience is not confidence, okay? Experience is just feedback. It's just putting in the reps. It's useful, but it's not a confidence driver. Don't ask for other people to tell you and to give you confidence, and don't admire the overconfident. They are compensating for a lack of their own confidence, so don't trust them. And think about it. When you are yourself, you're most vulnerable. And when you are yourself, you're most confident. And so maybe confidence has something to do with vulnerability. And then I share with you the zero confidence strategy, where I can be confident in and on myself and not have to be confident in the thing that I do. And finally, if you do it right, if you find the internal source of confidence, you can make sure that confidence in something you do is not something you have. It's not something you ask other people for, but it's an action, it's a verb. Imagine confidence. I'm confidenting. You can confident into the world. All right? So this is what I wanted to share with you today. next time we need to dig deeper in who we are. Because at this point, we kind of realized through this journey, through these first 3 episodes, and if you haven't seen the other episodes, there's a playlist below. So you can find the playlist, because I think we need to start talking about business leverage and personal leverage and understand who we are as entrepreneurs. This was Founder Journey. My name is Matteo Cassese. Please let the algorithm know if this is something you enjoyed. Send me some feedback if you want, these videos to be longer, shorter, different. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. And we're going to explore in the next videos, we're going to explore all of these dimensions of leverage. And it's going to be a very, very enticing journey. I can't wait. Actually, if the next video is available, it's going to appear right here. If it's not available, you will find right here just the same playlist with all the other videos. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you the next time.